What's up, guys, and welcome to Food Therapy. So excited, so excited. Siobhan and I have decided to evolve our show. Once a month, we're going to be bringing on a very special guest to cook with us. Today, we have Kim Bond. She's a fitness pro. She was actually on Empowered Conversation several weeks ago, an Empowered Conversation faux show, and she has picked the recipe for us today. So, Kim Bond, tell us what you have brought to the table for us to prepare today.
Good afternoon, everybody. I chose, since we're Southwest BC and we're spring and we're coming into summer, it's getting into grilling season. So you guys have probably been grilling in the South for like 12 months. But our grilling season is a little hard when it's like -12. Nobody will go out there and grill.
Right.
So we're starting now. So burgers.
Woo!
Grilling the burgers up, right?
Three different ways,
styles
guys.
of burgers. Yes.
I'm going to prepare
I call mine a transitional
you go first.
burger. I call mine a transitional burger. Now let these ladies tell you what theirs are, and then you'll know what mine is.
A transitional burger. Well, tell us about that, Kim. What's all in a transitional burger?
I believe that Siobhan is vegan. Are you vegan?
Vegetarian.
Okay, so you just
Not
recently
vegan.
in the last year is our transitioning all the way over, correct?
I'm not transitioning to vegan.
No, but you're going all the way vegetarian.
Oh, we have gone. I haven't had red meat, and I eat eggs and the occasional fish, but I haven't had red meat since January of 2020, or pork, or bacon, or anything like that.
Exactly, just over a year. It's been a year and a few months, right?
Yep.
Now, in the South, if I'm wrong, Stephanie, I believe you like animals are a big thing. Texas, I had a tent with me, so I'm very aware of the cow. I know, but very Southern is meat. They love they're very animal based.
Yeah,
right?
we've got a lot of vegetarians and vegans in North and South Carolina. I can tell you that.
On your north.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Okay, so what if you just want to do a little bit of both? What if you want to just increase your vegetables? And let's face it, one slice of piece of lettuce on a burger is not classified as a serving. If you could put a little bit of that in there, a little bit less meat, and have a transitional burger that is just tastes really good but healthy.
Genius.
Like, some of the best of both. That's what I'm doing.
Awesome.
What are you doing?
Well, being that I'm a vegetarian now, I am doing a mushroom bean burger, and I've got all my stuff here. I'm adding walnuts to it. I have pre-baked my beans a little bit to dry them out, and I will be making a bean burger, vegetarian. And Steph,
yeah,
what are you doing?
So I love meat. I love red meat, and I'm doing a semi-paleo style burger. Everything that's going to be a part of my burger is paleo, except for the Havarti cheese that I'm going to use. And I'm going to be using iceberg lettuce as my bun. Caramelized and reduced down red onion and balsamic vinegar, a little bit of fresh basil. Yeah, it's gonna be delicious.
Wow, yum! It does sound really, really good. Yum.
There is so many ways to put something in the middle of something. Like there's so many options for doing that. It's absolutely crazy how many options there truly are.
Oh yeah, shrimp.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different ways to create a burger. A burger does not mean meat.
No, and even a few weeks ago, one of our beginning shows, Stephanie, we did a grilled portobello mushroom burger and it was the topping that was on top of it, that delicious, not hummus. I can't remember what the topping was.
It was
kind of like a hummus
because it was made with garbanzo beans.
Yeah,
and it was outstanding.
Yeah. And what Graham and I will do a lot of times is we'll buy the store-bought veggie burgers, but then we'll add a portobello mushroom to it, because a lot of those store-bought mushroom burgers don't have the oomph that Graham and I really like. And plus, Graham and I are both Oh, and we work out. So we're always looking for how to add in protein, how to add in a little bit of extra calories because we find that we need it.
Hey, and my friend Andrew's here and he says, whoop! So he's
Whoop,
excited.
whoop. Hey, awesome.
A group of excited people. So what's that? What's that, Kim?
Oh,
this is ground walnuts.
Oh,
nice.
So fine, so fine. You know what it feels like? A
flour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of the vegan cheese? Vegan cheese,
What?
it's made out of a yeast. It is, oh my gosh, sprinkling that on like fresh baked popcorn is absolutely amazing with other spices like garlic powder, sea salt.
Yum.
So I've just got my burgers in the pan here.
So I thought that I would do, I'm glad I waited today to buy the meat I was going to buy.
Yeah.
Where I went, because of what's happening with our pandemic, and our meat supply is doing this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Here's all there was. 99 cents a pound.
Oh, wow. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Organic turkey.
Wow, that's really good.
Market to get my bones, you know, obviously organic grass-fed beef bones, and this woman has been out for almost a year.
Oh, wow.
She's been out for almost a year.
Holy cow.
This right now is $7 a pound. I got it for 99 cents.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I went early. And the organic stuff and all they have, we know it. The preservatives aren't there. They didn't have the sprays. We're going to get rid of
That's right.
The steroids,
Yeah. So that was a cool deal.
Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I've taken my beans and I've mashed it with a fork. I could go into a food processor, but A, it's noisy, and B, I don't want it to become too pureed. I want to have a little bit of the chunky bean in there, and I'm going to start to pan fry my my onion and garlic here together, and then my mushroom and everything, so I can form my patties.
So I literally all I had to do was chiffonade my basil and cook up my burgers. That's a pretty simple recipe. So we are also talking, we're all here to talk about, we're all three life coaches, mindset coaches, limiting belief. We all work with our clients to establish, you know, that real deep inner self knowing, just to have this purposeful life at the end of the day. So tell us a little bit about what you do and how you approach with your clients, Kim, to cultivate that.
Actually, so Stephanie, really interesting. I have been in the health and wellness industry, and I started out hands on the ground 31 years ago.
Wow.
So what I saw 31 years ago, what we were doing, is not today.
Oh yeah, it's totally evolved.
So what I was doing, so what we've transitioned to, and I've noticed such a huge transition. It is no longer about the exercise at all.
It's part of it, but it is more, you know, also about what you're putting in.
And what I do is I cultivate. Exercise is something that I can explain to you 100 ways to do what you would like to do with it and move. It's really that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I can empower you so quickly, Stephanie, so quickly in that. That's not the goal. The goal is you want people to do it with. You want to have some fun while you're doing it. You want to create a community. You want to laugh about it. So 30 years, and I certify Fit Pros, as you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we no longer personal train. That's where I'm going. Personal training. Somebody said to me, "Are you an exercise specialist?" First time in my life, I actually went, "No."
Right.
I barely even talk about exercise anymore. Why? Because we're sort of like doing it and talking about life, and we're just moving as part of the process.
Love that. Love that. And I always say that when you cultivate that sense of self-awareness, self-worth, and you're living your life with intention and on purpose, the health and wellness part is just a byproduct, because of how much you value yourself. You're going to want to fuel and feed your body. You're going to want to exercise in whatever way that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all byproducts.
I bring positivity. I bring the fact that my coaching has changed 100%, but also I've been 15 years time under tension teaching, educating.
Yes.
So I realize now, 15 years later, and this is another thing that's a huge transition. All the personal trainers are like, hey, let's do an RM test. I'm like, to who? I'm not picking up that bar like that. It's not like that.
Right.
And if that's what you think personal training, where we go into a gym and we all rep out and we do the compounds and that's what I'm training you. Yes, I've done that. I created the teen on weights in the city of Surrey. I created the women on weights in the city of Surrey.
Wow.
I created all these how to lift programs 20 years ago when people didn't even know what a dumbbell was. Women, right? They never lifted.
Yeah.
They used to kick the dumbbells on the floor. They used to go.
Oh, because no women ever wanted to get bulky.
Yeah. Right. Oh my God. I remember that concept when I first started working out in the early 90s of not wanting to get big, and unless you're putting something unnatural into your body, you're not going to get Arnold Schwarzenegger big. And I think the three of us all three of us have been on this health and wellness journey literally our entire adult lives.
Well, it's funny. I used to teach indoor cycling, and I would have women, I'd run in, because I also went to the gym as well, but I would have women say, oh, I'd come to your class, but I don't want to get, I find I've done it before, and my quads just get so big. And I will then go and I will look at my quads, which were pretty much the size that they are now, and go, well, wow, I've been teaching this for 5 years already. And am I walking around with these huge fat tire quads? No, again, it's that myth, and it's what you tell yourself because you're not educated about it. Will they get stronger and more muscular?
Right. And
maybe, probably, hopefully, if I'm doing my job right.
But they'll get bigger, but you won't get,
it's not fat. I know.
Right.
Yeah. I just took it in. I just took the conversation a whole different place. So sorry about that.
Actually,
you
know what?
Girl, there are no rhyme or reasons.
We got women to go into doing heavy weights then. And then it started the self-esteem issues because you know what people said to me? I'm going to say it. And I actually now have a 21-year-old that helps me understand this for the next generation.
Yeah.
And he pats me on the head because he's 6'4". Mom, I'm like, stop patting me, man. He's like, I said, do I have big legs? All of a sudden, he just stops. He's like, no. And he has to think about it. So here's the problem. Even the generation coming behind us, Siobhan.
Yeah.
They still want this toothpick. That is still the body image out there.
Yes, they do.
The body image that is portrayed. But I'll tell you, though, in the communities in which I seem to surround myself with and attract, and what I see on social media is women. They're celebrating women with muscles and even with curves. Even, we're celebrating all body types. We're shifting the paradigm because the perfect body type doesn't exist, but it is all about being healthy.
It really is, but there are still the cardio people, right? There are the cardio, and I don't want to say queens because the men are out there too. The cardio people that don't want to get that muscle on, and I mean, that affectionate term, and I say that, of skinny fat, right?
Oh,
skinny fat is not healthy. So what is that? Oh, is that your concoction?
Oh, yum.
Kim, that looks awesome.
Yep. So that's my concoction going on to the patties.
Beef burgers.
Right. And so, Stephanie, what was your...
And the thing, too, with that, just to finish off, Siobhan, is that, as much as we say we're surrounding, and I have my community, too, Stephanie, and we're not like that in my community. We don't have those challenges I'm working with because that's, my people aren't that. But I do have to tell you, it is still the forefront.
Yeah.
And we have worse body image now than even though we're trying to work on it, then like I get the opportunity to see it from a 21-year-old, and we're super open.
Yeah.
We don't see it. We're not seeing what they're seeing.
I see. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not
in that community. Yeah, like
exactly.
Y'all, I got to tell y'all a hilarious story about my nephew. One of my nephews, he's 17. And I don't know whether to be like, oh my God, and embarrassed, or whether to celebrate the hell. He has a video on TikTok that has gone viral. I mean, millions of views. Nice. And it's him. Oh, wow. Well, hold on until I tell you what it is. Him and a friend of his are in their home, kind of like we are. Yeah. And they are in the bathroom mirror, turned around, and they pull their underwear up there, kind of where their butt cheeks are hanging out. Yeah. And they're shaking their tushes. And Dylan told me that night when he went to bed, there were like, a couple hundred views or whatever. He woke up the next day, there were over 4,800. Then within a couple days, it was over 13,000. And now it's like millions. And there's all these other people who are doing TikTok videos of their TikTok video. Oh my God. I'm like, only my freaking nephew, But then I'm like, I don't know whether I should be like, whoop, whoop, or being like, oh my God, So Siobhan, what were you about to ask me? You were about to ask me something a while ago. Ooh, that looks good.
Oh boy, I don't know. But this is my bean mixture. So that's my beans, the egg, the toasted walnuts, the mushroom, onion, garlic.
That looks amazing.
And now I'm just going to mix it up. It says 4 burgers. So it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be 4 burgers.
I've got mine in the pan. I got 2 big, huge burgers. 2 big, huge burgers.
Now, I probably should have gone with 1 egg first, and I just put both eggs together. So it is a little moist, but we'll see how it goes.
Now, how close do you guys live to one another? Are y'all in the same town?
Well, you're in Langley, aren't you, Kim? Or are you in Surrey?
I'm 10 clicks from the U.S. border.
Oh, okay, me too.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm at 152 in Highway 10.
Yeah, there you go. I'm at 182 in Highway 10. We're 30 blocks away from each other.
Okay, there we go.
We can both.
When are y'all going to get together and have like a social distancing glass of wine with one another?
We were working out together. We had some workouts together pre-COVID.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but that's going to come sooner rather than later.
Right.
It really is.
We need to do a little Zoom or whatever StreamYard wine night. It'll probably be 9 o'clock my time, but 6 o'clock y'all's.
Yeah,
we absolutely need to do that. That would be fun fun.
I can drink early.
I mean, it's 3 o'clock.
There you go. Oh my God, I was watching this webinar yesterday right before I got on my Empower Conversations podcast, and it was all about lengthening your telomeres, because it's the shortening of the telomeres that causes rapid aging. And it's funny because everything that she was suggesting, like starting your day first thing, putting fresh squeezed lemon into water and drinking that, when you drink, be mindful of, not over drinking, of course. And sometimes, of course, I do that. Well, I think we all do that. But it's like red wine is good for you,
Yes.
And it was funny because, and it was like everything that she had mentioned, I've been doing.
Don't you love that?
Like stress reduction, like meditating, being in a place, journaling, writing your goals, writing what what you're grateful for. It was like, boom, 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 boom. I'm going to live forever.
Yeah.
At least that's the plan.
That's right.
I'm going to live to be 150.
Yeah. What was our topic today? Was it intention?
It was emotional. Girl, it was like emotional intelligence. And
okay.
And that, creates, a mind, a purposeful life filled with joy and thriving.
Yes.
It's funny, Stephanie, I just did a workshop with the Langley Senior Society online, and it was about food and longevity. And I said, here's how you keep your telomere caps long. Okay, it's what we got to do. And as soon as you said that, I'm like, That was just deja vu to my aging with quality workshop.
Right.
I don't even know what you're saying. What are you saying?
Telomeres are the ends of the chromosomes
Oh.
that slowly at about 29, 30 years old start to diminish. And the less you take care of yourself, the more you abuse your body, the more rapidly that happens, which then leads to heart disease and stroke and diabetes and obesity, etc., and just overall poor health. And the things that you can do, and like, you know, drinking super greens, drinking lemon water, eating, you know, a healthy, you know, being mindful. It's not about never going to McDonald's, but it's certainly about not going to McDonald's every single week.
Right.
And meditating and rest and, you know, just being intentional.
Yeah.
With how you carry out
my
your
burgers.
everyday. They look
my
good.
burgers before I fry them.
But it's like everything we talk about on here, Siobhan.
Yes.
But it was like, I remember hearing about the lengthening of telomeres years ago, or maybe it wasn't that many years ago, because this is it seems to be a new finding. It seems like it's definitely past 2005 when I've seen this. And it's like, you know, so when I saw this come, the girl that I interviewed 2 weeks ago on my podcast, Janelle, she was telling me about the webinar. So, you know, sign me up. And that it was yesterday at noon my time. Right. So great information, but you know, great information.
Yeah, no doubt.
For you, Siobhan.
Yeah.
I'd like to impart something with you. So I teach the older adult course. Yeah. And I teach the theories of anti-aging, the 3 theories of anti-aging, and one of them is the telomeres. And I'm going to tell the world what I tell my students really simply. Siobhan and I are both from a place called Canada in the southwesternmost tip of BC, and we live in the antioxidant telomere growing capital of the world. Because we are the berry capital of the world. What grows your telomeres? Things that are antioxidant.
Yes.
Strawberry, blackberry,
blueberries,
cranberries. We are it.
Yeah.
I know Siobhan does. Kim, do you drink super greens every day?
Oh, I do, yes.
I love my super green, tangerine flavored, my favorite. Sometimes I drink it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I do the Epicure super green. Go green, go green.
Yeah, I am still on the Greens Plus. I do natural flavor and water. It's like liquid grass every morning. But I used to do it, and I started off because, you know, and that's the thing, because now there's so many flavors. I used to do the tangerine and orange juice. So I got the taste and the sweet and still all the nutrients and all the good stuff. But I eventually just weaned myself off of the juice and then just had the flavored stuff in water. And then I met Graham, who does the math on the containers, and went, "You're paying the same amount for this many grams in this container when you could get this container for this many grams for this price." So now it's
Tyler. Yeah.
Then now it's the unflavored. But I love the unflavored, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I
love their orange dreamsicle too. What were you saying about your burger?
I'm gonna fry one up.
Fantastic.
See how it goes.
Mine are so thick and big that I'm just like, that's the only thing I'm having to do is just make sure it doesn't, you know, overcook.
Well, yeah, I'm going to make sure mine doesn't fall apart.
Boy, they smell amazing.
Yes. Well, like I said,
I added that portobello mushroom burger to my cookbook. I've been diligently working on that this week.
Yes, good for you.
22 more recipes that I'm adding, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's an arduous task, you know, with formatting and copying and pasting, you know, places where I've you know, have my recipes, and then when I do that, and then it'll push down the other recipe, and then I gotta back it on up, and it's like I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get it published this month or not. It might have to wait till May, but I'm not gonna rush it. I know it's gonna happen.
Divine timing.
I want it to be perfect. I want it to be
well, of course you do.
Awesome.
Yeah. But you do want it to be the best that it can be.
So I did a thing today, but I'll tell you about that it's kind of a surprise. I'll tell you about that outside.
Okay. All right.
A very good thing today.
Oh, good. So I'm just cooking this burger all by itself in the pan because, as I mentioned, Graham and I will have this for dinner tonight, and then I'll pan fry them all tonight, and then have them for lunch the next day. That's why Graham loves Thursdays.
Oh, and guess what? Guess what I ordered the other day?
What did you order?
365. Yes, it was. I didn't think that that was available in the States.
Right.
And I went to your link and I even made a comment. It's not available in the States.
Ah.
And then I just clicked on it because, again, I'm like, I'm not just going to,
Yeah.
So I click on it just to see if there's a chance. Sure enough. And no shipping and handling here either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was like, and when I hit order and it went, OMG.
Nice. Good.
What were you showing us, Kim? That looked good. What was that?
Siobhan,
Yeah.
we have a restaurant here in BC, and it's an old one, and it's called the White Spot.
Yeah.
So
We do.
The White Spot.
Yeah.
Started off as a drive-in restaurant, like A&W.
It was the BC version of A&W. Exactly. Okay, so of course, Dylan, he's so politely complicated. He's like, oh, since you're doing a cooking show tomorrow, and that's when all the best food comes out, like I never cook any other time.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, while you're at it, he goes, can you give it a shot to try and make the White Spot mayo?
Oh, that looks wonderful.
So
what are all the ingredients?
Now, what I've done with it is I have used, this is where the epicure came in because I just couldn't mimic the spices. I went down to the store to buy 4. So it's called a big burger sauce. Has all the spices in it. Then it was a little bit of ketchup, that 1 tablespoon of ketchup, that 1 tablespoon of relish, mayo, and that seasoning, and that's what we got.
Yum.
So,
that sounds amazing.
All right, I'm going to turn this.
And you know what I would do, Kim? I would substitute that mayo for 2% Greek yogurt. And you cannot tell the difference.
Oh my God. Okay. So I just need to show you this burger. I just turned it over in the pan. Look at that. Look at that burger.
Oh my God. That is a nice jar. I think mine are almost done. I can still see pink on the outside.
Oh my goodness. Who's got the high pitch?
They actually held together very well.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show everybody mine. Nope, they didn't fall.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I think mine are about done.
Yeah, mine's going to be done. Now, I'm going to have mine on a bed of arugula. Oh, and I have a tomato. I had a tomato in the fridge, but the fridge is way over there. I don't think I can. I don't think I can make it. Hold on. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, I can.
One of the things I'm cooking in,
I think I can.
The appliance I'm cooking in, Esther gave, right? Esther gave.
Oh, yes.
So this thing is crazy because now I've got the burger in here. It's got the cheese on it. The buns are upside down, and I can just chuck the fries in. It's an air fryer.
Oh, nice.
Or it's a grill.
I love my air fryer.
Or it's a grill, or it's an oven, or it makes crepes. It's a 5-function, multi-purpose appliance. It's crazy.
Oh,
so this thing is cool. So I only can do one at a time and get it all done in one spot. It's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
What are you using for a bun, Kim?
Just a normal bun. Dylan just likes a heavy Dempster type bun. And again, some people do the grain, and that's what I do. I will literally take, we have Hidden Valley, and I do a grain bread on mine. That's just me. Unless you have gluten issues, unless you're celiac, unless you've got problems like that, it's not an issue. But if you do, don't ever eat that. But for those that don't want it, 9 times out of 10, that would be me doing what you're doing, Stephanie. We put it in leaf lettuce.
Yeah.
And what we do not to waste it is I was showing my group the other day. Many of them have never seen living lettuce.
That's one of my favorites.
Right? So then, and that's how I do it. So then all I do is I leave the burger in the fridge. And then it's literally warm the burger up and throw it in the lettuce bowl.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, Kim, is Dylan going to be able to bless us with his presence today?
No, he's not even here.
Okay.
he started at UFV. He has to do all his 38 pages of paperwork.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
I can't even. And he left today to do that. So I'm like, good for you. Go do that with somebody else.
All right, I'm gonna put my cheese on. Hey, are you guys putting cheese on your burgers?
I did. I was just going to show you.
Hold on.
Stephanie.
All right, because I'm doing a Havarti cheese, so I'm putting my Havarti cheese on now, and then I'm going to put my lid on, and that's going to cause it to melt. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. I used a Gouda.
Nice. All right, it's funny. I just reached in my fridge because I could barely reach my fridge with this thing on, and I reached into the cheese thing and I just kind of grabbed something. So, and it's a little cheddar. So I'm just going to throw a little cheddar on here because I am vegetarian, but I have not cut out things like dairy because I love cheese, egg as well. We have eggs still, and like cottage cheese.
Yeah,
I still eat. So. Because really, we didn't go vegetarian for any particular reason. We weren't doing we just decided to try it for something different. Just for something different.
Because people have a version of me, and I'm like, I'm not vegetarian. They're like,
yeah, I get asked that a lot as well, and I'm like, no. I mean, I'm an O positive blood type, so I know specifically that I would not be at my healthiest if I cut out meat. Other blood types are like A or AB. I can't remember which one.
I'm A negative
or is. Yeah, are healthier with a lot less animal protein and more a vegan or vegetarian. Oh, girl, that looks delicious. Hey, take pictures now, Kim. Take pictures.
Yeah, I will.
Because we're definitely doing that now. So we'll get my lettuce.
Take a picture of mine.
Well, I know the first couple episodes we forgot about that, but now we do that.
We did. All right.
I've got to wait just a second. I'm still trying to get my cheese to melt. I think we're almost there.
All right. I'm going to do this with a fork. I just cannot wait to taste this burger.
I chiffonaded some basil. So, all right.
That looks good
my
too.
cheese is good.
Nice.
Let me get. Oh, girl, that looks amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm putting my burger on. Let me turn that off. Gooey cheese. All right. I'm going to put my caramelized red onion that I reduced with balsamic vinegar.
It's all those perfect flavors. You know what? It's not about anything else.
And then a little bit of basil.
Why this? Why that? I'm like, it's the flavors, people.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to take some pictures before I do this.
Oh, man. I don't even have any toppings on mine. I'm thinking I got balsamic onion. I've got balsamic onion in the fridge. My husband pickled some balsamic onion, and it's really good.
All right, I'm going to put my other leaf on. And now it just looks like a head of lettuce. And then I'm going to cut it in the middle. Yours looked gorgeous, Kim. I didn't see yours, Siobhan, but hers looked really gorgeous.
Well, I'm eating mine now, but oops. Okay. There it is. It kind of looks like a schmozzle right now.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Yours looks good, Siobhan.
It is really good.
All right, y'all, here's mine.
Nice. Nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh, that looks good too. See, there's so many varieties. There
really are.
We get stuck, right? And
they do. Yeah.
A good friend of mine is keto, and it's funny.
I've done keto a few times.
Here's the thing. There's a reason that she has an autistic child. The keto was designed for autism. So, and it's working for her as well. Why? Right? So you can see it. So, and I'm telling you, she's got some recipes that are to die for.
Oh God, yeah. This is amazing.
I was keto for a while, for a couple of years.
Yeah, I've done it on and off.
Good meat recipes.
She's a chef. She doesn't just put it. Okay, I'll show you something.
Jacqueline's
Kat, if you're watching this, Kat, last night I got the delivery. It came hot. Dylan took it right from Mike, just so you know. Thank you so much, Kat, for making this loaf of. I've already half devoured it from last night. So
keto bread. Yum.
Oh my God, I make this amazing paleo bread with zucchini and orange zest and cinnamon and it is pumpkin. Oh, Jacqueline's here. They all look great. Thank you, Jacqueline. You're coming on next month, girl. You got to pick the recipe.
Dylan? Dylan, come take a bite of the burger.
Ah!
Come on. Come on. Right,
Dylan, come on, Dylan. We want to see you.
Right here. Right here. Right there.
Hey, Dylan!
Say hi to Siobhan and Stephanie's like that.
Hey, look at me.
Here, say hi. Get in there. Put your face in there. Give Mama a hug.
We hear so much about you, Dylan.
Yeah. Look at the burger and say, good burger, Mom.
I felt good.
They can't see it. It's good. There you go. He hates tomato.
Oh. Dylan, we hear so much about you from your mom.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Is it worthy of eating? It is, isn't it? See, and now you think about that. These guys, no matter how much they eat, and so when Siobhan, when you talk about protein, right? It's not just about the turkey there, the nuts, the quinoa.
Exactly.
So that's the huge thing about the, I like about the transition myself, is that it allows that vegetarian in there and they need the vegetarian protein. It's so crucial. Right. They're not getting enough to build their muscles.
That's right. That's right. They're not.
All of the proteins to build it. And that's what's been missing in our diets for years is the heavy grain proteins. Right?
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to pick a burger that not only had beans, but had mushrooms in them too, for the protein and the value that mushrooms bring to any vegetarian dish.
Right? That's better than, right?
It tastes different.
I know. It is. It's turkey. That was turkey, not beef too. Yeah, there's just so many options for it. And we have this misconception about what food tastes like. We just do, and it just, if you mix it all up and you just are creative with it, it's amazing how healthy and tasty it is. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you do it.
Jacqueline says, I have a recipe in mind. Do you want to share now or do you want it to be a little bit of a surprise?
Surprise us.
Yeah, there you go. This.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Amazing. Mine is amazing.
Mine is amazing too.
Dylan. That was so awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm finished mine already. I'm tempted now to cook another one.
Right? So I thought you said that you were eating it later with Graham.
We are. That's why I'm not going to cook another one, because this is my lunch and my dinner. So I don't want to OD on them before dinner. So, because I made 5. The recipe said 4, but I actually made 5. It's because I actually put a little bit more extra in there, you know.
Well, mine are going to be for later now too as well. I've got my extras. They're ready to go.
So John,
what I'll do French fries, right? And then
I French fries tonight.
And then I do chipotle.
Chipotle mayo?
Yeah.
I do chipotle mayo too. Yeah.
So it's a good add to it. And
yeah. What's Jack saying?
Jacqueline says, when my boys were in their teens, I said they didn't have taste buds. They had worn them off by putting that much food down their gullets. I love that, Jacqueline. That's hilarious.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Right?
Well, ladies, I don't know. I mean, I'm done eating. Kim's almost done eating.
It's awesome.
I'm still eating.
You were the last one to get your burger off. Yeah. It's been fun.
Great conversations.
I don't want to touch my mouse. I don't want to touch my mouse.
Right.
So, yeah, guys, I'll have to wipe my hands. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
And, yeah, same time, same bat channel next Thursday, 3:30, 12:30.
Yep. We'll be here cooking up something. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, bye, everybody. And we'll be sharing, we'll all 3 share the recipes to our burgers. Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, okay.